Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I wanted to thank you all for joining me on the 32nd episode of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Now, you can see things are a little bit different than what you normally see in my recordings because I actually tried something a little bit different today. Rather than doing a personal recording of the Let's Play, I actually did 2 episodes in a row on my Twitch channel. If you're not familiar with my Twitch channel, it's available over at twitch.tv/Biscuit Eater. That's where I'll be doing any and all live streams that I do, and I want to do a lot more of these kind of game playthroughs actually in a live stream format as well, but still also bring the more cut down bite-sized VODs here on the channel. That's what I'm doing here. So we're going to continue on from where I left off in episode 31, and I've already actually done the recording. I'm doing this after the fact, so just to be perfectly open and honest, and then I'll do a similar outro to this as well for each episode. But thanks for coming along, folks. I can't wait to show you what we did so far, and you know what? Go ahead and cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, folks. For those watching on YouTube, welcome back. For those on Twitch, thank you for dealing with me as I stuttered and started. That's how this is going to go from here on out, at least with the Outer Worlds. For those on YouTube, yes, there is a change to the way I'm doing things. You'll notice there's a new setup of the window around me. This will still get some iterations while we get things cleared away, but I decided, at least for the Outer Worlds gameplay and other long-form Let's Plays of these kind of games, I'm going to go start actually doing my playthroughs on Twitch, so I have a VOD backup as well as my local recording, and we'll then edit those and put those on the YouTubes. I can't speak today, but you guys know how that goes. Let's go ahead and continue onward with where we were. And while I'm spinning, the next mission we were going to work on is Canid's Cradle. So I need to go back to the main city and go and turn that in. Then it looks like we'll probably be able to go off planet. Side note, again, for those watching on YouTube, I'm actually doing multiple episodes at once here on Twitch. So there'll be some changes to how the rest of the episodes look as well, but I think we'll figure this all out as we go. Again, thank you for being patient with me as I find new ways to do things. You'll also notice that I look down and to the side every once in a while as I am on Twitch. I am monitoring Twitch chat, so you are welcome, any of you, to speak with me as things go, as you watch, as people join and people leave. I will try to respond as I can. But let's actually start playing this game, shall we? Okay, so for this, we want to go back to the city, back to Stellar Bay. We've got to keep hydrated. Load screens may be a little bit longer because I am using more CPU, being that I'm recording and streaming and chatting and playing all on the same rig. But here we go. Alright. A little bit of lag to start there. But there's the the crouch and run, as always. So again, I'm going with the bad playthrough here for those watching on Twitch for the first time. So I am siding with the corporate side of things. So all the possible good stuff I'm staying away from.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapons systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
Just don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons from that ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
These weapons sound pretty powerful.
which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Alright, enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Alright, it's all yours.
Excellent! At last, we have what we need.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the Iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
Okay, for the Twitch folks joining, if you're either watching the VOD or you're watching right now, I'm playing a dumb playthrough, so that means I will choose every single dumb option. So, hey, a parade!
I admire that you can still call forth that wit of yours at a time like this. But I suppose we've no choice. They'll knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means... war.
Finally, I've been itching for a good fight.
Ooh, I just got goosebumps. You really know how to sell that, don't you? Maybe you could, teach me how you do that.
Sir, I doubt this is the time.
Right. I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Yeah, looks like I get to kill a whole bunch of Iconoclasts, which people on my team may not appreciate. Oh, man, the stutter. Not an old computer either. It's only about 2-3 years old. And it was top of the line when I got it, but we all know how hardware goes these days. Alright. This way, we need to push through and take that bridge. Alright, and for those joining on Twitch...
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload sell tuna shipments at the cannery.
I am playing a melee-only build. Looks like they're taking out most of these guys for me. Let's see, there's some over there.
That's the last of them.
Alright, we'll go ahead and...
Waste of company ammo.
Yep, Iconoclasts are not going to like me.
Here they come.
No prisoners! Wait for company ammo. Time to collect the flying bounty.
Put him down!
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
Here they come.
Okay, who's shooting me?
Waste of company ammo.
Yeah, oh, I heard. Waste of company ammo, folks. Waste of company ammo, waste of company ammo. We know. Oh, there we go.
That's for Graham, asshole!
Ooh.
What was that? What was that? Something's not right. I'm gonna take a look. Incoming!
Yep, that's me. I'm incoming. Alright. Anybody else have goods for me? Yay. We'll sell it all. Later. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we cross the bridge. Yeah, definitely not getting any Christmas cards from the iconoclasts this year. Ooh. Looks like they're using heavy munitions over there. Yeah, I see you. Ah. Take that. Yeah, if you didn't see from the tags, I am playing an easy playthrough. I figure since I'm going... Well, for one thing, I'm a casual gamer. Anyways.
What was that?
Here we go.
I'd better take a look.
Incoming!
Take him down!
Okay, there we go. Some of that. But yeah, I am playing on an easy playthrough because I'm a casual gamer. I own that. And I play for story and fun. So I will note if that's going to be an issue for you. See. Come on, take him out. I can't get to him up there, and I don't have a gun. Use it. So I use your gun, Nayoka.
To shreds, you say?
Okay. Looks like there's some in here.
Who's that?
Turning fire! Better take 'em!
Alright, oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I go for, like I said, I go for casual gameplay because I'd rather be able to see all the story, enjoy that. I'm if you're looking for someone who is a achievement hunter or a 100%er who wants to have an extra challenge, not gonna be me. I'll openly admit that, but still have fun with it. Okay. So now I need to speak with Sanjar again. We'll go back. So we've beaten back the iconoclasts, who likely will not like me at all. In fact, actually, let's see what our... I bet you I've gone down quite a few rungs with them. Let's actually find that out. It's going to be under... No, it's under character. Reputation. Iconoclast. They're scared of me. 100% negative, 50% positive. You are kill on sight for this faction. Vendor prices are increased by 25%. That's right. So far, only enemies I've made. So there's that. Alright, Sanjar, do you like me? How do you like me now?
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
You had it right the first time.
Of course. I don't mean to undercut everything you've done for us.
Shall I make a note for your self-review? Give credit more generously?
Not now, Celia.
What's next for you?
Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
I'm right glad to hear it, Mr. Sanjar. Folks around here could use a good turn.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
Sure, let me know how that goes.
I shall. Perhaps I'll write you a brief. Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you.
If there's anything else we can talk to.
What can I do for you?
How are things going in Stellar Bay these days?
Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without Graham's lunatics breathing down our necks. Our residents are reporting increased productivity during their shifts and improved satisfaction in their leisure time.
Basing how that happens.
Since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
All right. Let's go ahead and actually find ourselves a vending machine real quick. Or, yeah. I want to steal, don't want to get in trouble. Where is the vending machine? I just want to sell some stuff. There should be a vending machine. But I just walk. Yeah, I walk right past it. Okay. Just want to get rid of garbage. Let's see. First of all, anything. Okay, I want to hold on to you because you're special. Otherwise, mostly just basic stuff. Here. You're level 17, level 22. Okay, so not much improvement there. And nothing special here, so we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and vend all that stuff. Pull our junk first. Yeah. Cancel. Actually, I don't need heavy ammo. Don't need light ammo. I'm keeping it energy because my primary weapon is energy. Don't want to sell that last gun, so hold on there. And then pretty much everything here we can get rid of. Alright. For which side, all I hold on to are my Adrenas. Okay, we're good there. There. Alright. Okay, so next thing I want to do is, just for the fun of it, we're going to go back to Amber Heights. See how well this goes, because they should attack me on sight. Corporate impersonators make a mockery of our values. Monarch Stellar Industries sinks to a new low. Oh. So the papers don't appreciate them. So they should attack me on sight here. Wonder if I'll even be allowed inside. But this could be fun. So, alright, nobody outside. We'll go inside and probably be attacked immediately. This is probably going to be a bit of a slaughter. We're going to have fun, right? Evil playthrough anyhow. Oh, well, there's... Oh. Okay. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms. Ammunition and medicine, the iconoclast burn through at an alarming rate. Okay, so... I think I already went through all that. Okay.
Huh? Something's not right.
You're gonna attack me? Okay, I thought so. Alright. Kind of saw that coming. That was not a shock by any means. But now I can go through and loot everything! loot all the things. With no worry about any of that, so which gives me more credits, which I need to improve my weapons and armor, which we'll do. Once we're done here wiping out what remains of this place. Looks like most of the people are already dead and gone. Hi there. You're gone. Bye. That was kind of mean.
What was that?
Oh, you are Perfection.
Oh, hi. Guess we killed you too, huh? Alright. Well, here's that. Looks like I think I've already cleared out this place. Yeah, well, there's no more wounded anymore, right? That's a good thing, right? Man, this place is cleaned out. I feel kind of bad, but that's mostly because I don't do bad run-throughs. I never play the bad guy. And well, although from a roleplay standpoint, he doesn't think he's the bad guy, he's a total D-bag. And now I'm stealing all their stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Gimme. All extra bits. Just a little bit here and there, but it all adds up in the end, right? Okay, got everything from that. I think we've got everything from here. Grab those. Let's see. Anything new? Nope. Oh, all stuff I've gone to. Okay. So, that's all. Oh, can't believe I almost forgot that tiny little piece of something that'll sell for like 2 bits. Can't leave anything unattended. I mean, this town's empty. We need to make sure that we get this stuff back into the general population, right? I'm sure someone will come after me and do it themselves, but
Heard something. Who's there? Here they come. Gonna get them.
Everyone alright?
alright. I'm alright. You alright? Again, do feel kinda bad. But I had notifications turned off. Bear with me a moment. Live on TV. Or rather on Twitch. Okay, notifications turned off. My apologies. Okay, anything back here I might want? Nope, okay. Add them away. And thank you to the devs of the Outer Worlds for not having too much player collision. That's always been just an annoyance. I understand why it's in there, but it causes more harm than it does good, if you ask me. Especially when you're just trying to get things done. Anything on here that I need? Work orders? Nope, it's all done. All this needless death and destruction that I wrought. Okay. Stogies. Shouldn't smoke, guys. It's deadly. We can sell it off. Although, no, probably will not sell here because prices are going to be pretty cruddy. Ooh, what are you? Dead Eye Assault Rifle. Nothing I can use in a melee build, but... Oh, Sublight ID cartridge. Okay, I needed more. Okay, I guess that clears out here. Yeah, let's take a look at how they think of me now. They're still scared. So I didn't lose any more reputation. I guess it's about as far down as I can go. So, next steps. Go back to region. Let's go back... No, that's not what I said. Go back to the ship. And let's get off this rock. All right.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh, we'll check that out in just a moment here. Let's go ahead and drop off that special item. You are going to go to storage. Nothing new here that needs to go in there. All right, we're good. Let's see what they have to say. They're in a heated discussion.
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart?
That wasn't heated. I feel lied to. Alright, so. Okie doke. So let's go ahead and get back downstairs. Alright, let's get rid of some of this extra unnecessary weight. So breakdown. Okay, so it's just a pretty normal assault rifle. Nothing too... Yes, I know I could get more money off of that, but I don't want to sell them. Let's repair. Get all the repairs done. And tinker. Let's see how we're doing. Everybody should be above 2,000 now. You're not, so let's get that squared away. I've been slacking. Let's get then armor first. Everybody above 2,000 in armor. I don't have the money now. So that was all the money I had. I need to. What I need to do is I need to grind more coins out. So that may be an off ship thing. Or an off stream
Our
thing.
fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Alright, so what are our missions? So definitely want to go to the groundbreaker to cure these goods. We'll do that next. Then we'll go back to Byzantium to turn in the all house gun quest, and then return to Sophia, see what she wants to do. Then we'll probably do Finneas next. Alright, so go back to the groundbreaker. Whee!
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
What's interesting is that we actually,
Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI.
do you think I didn't?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, never mind.
Goodbye.
All right. So who are we gonna go with here? Actually, where are we with Parvati's mission? She wants fancy clothes, so that's gonna be another thing for Byzantium. All right, so we got Cilia, we've got an outpost, Emerald Vale. All right. So we'll still do this part, and we will take. What do we got right now? We got Parvati. Let's go ahead and replace two of these two. Haven't played with them for a while. Okay. Okay, assets load in here. Doing this instead of just jumping to the closest because I want to make sure if there's anything that can be accessed. I do. Actually, sell junk again. Okay.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Does it have anything to say to me?
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
You don't sound too sure about this.
The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know?
I can see why you're worried.
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
You think he's in trouble?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
Obviously important to you. Let's go.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
We'll do that at a later time. And Ellie, anything for you?
Something on your mind?
Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, we need to get over to Sublight.
CNP Borsted Baked Beans. When you Borsted Baked Beans is the only one.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
Yep. I love how... Boom! Teleportation. Wonderful thing.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Hope you find some good salvage out there. Or if you can't find some, make some.
Looks like I'm working for Sublight now.
Swell. Has anyone from HR given you the new employee talk?
We have an HR department? Where is it?
I don't actually know. That answers for both questions. Here goes. Welcome to Sublight, where salvage runs thicker than blood. We're still trying out new slogans.
Glad to be part of the family.
Glad to have you on board. We could use the help after what happened to the last contractor.
You mentioned something just this moment regarding your last contractor?
No, I didn't.
You sure did when you told me you're grateful to have me on board.
Oh, that. Just stay on Miss Lilia's good side. Stealing office supplies is a good way to end up as salvage, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I don't know what you mean.
You're gonna have a short career with that attitude. Just do whatever Miss Lilia says and you'll be fine.
Alright. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
You're not the only one who enjoys the finer things, Lilia.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Do you always send your first-timers into certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
I could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay, Lilia?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
This sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are we worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okie dokie. Alright, so that gives me a new mission, but I'm done here on the station. So let's see. Let's go ahead and I definitely want to go back to Byzantium and handle that. So we'll go back to the ship. And I see that I have another viewer. Welcome. Nice to see you guys. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I'll be happy to chit-chat with you.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Love that. yeah, whoever you are, I do thank you for watching. Even if you don't choose a chat, you don't feel like you need to. But I always appreciate the eyes. Let's see here, so let's go talk to the adjutant first.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
And we'll stick to our current crew. Now, for those catching up, we're siding with the board again. So we had just finished turning off some unapproved transmissions from Monarch, and now we're for the board, and now we're going back to report our progress. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that's why. Gotta love elevators. Am I not going the right way? I am not going the right way. I thought.
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last.
Oh,
Graham
that's
Bryant
fine.
was a madman,
That's fine.
a narcissist, and exceedingly dangerous. Colony is safer without him. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
You were watching me on Monarch.
No, I haven't been watching you. I've been reading reports of your work. You're better than an adventure serial. Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
So horrible. It's so horrible.
Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more and nothing less.
So that's your solution. Put the whole colony on ice. People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. Your dreams of a people's revolution are the juvenile fantasies of a frustrated child. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
We need to talk about this lifetime employment program.
I'll answer however I can.
How long do we have?
We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
That's what the research in Roseway was all about.
Before you interfered in Roseway, Dr. Anton Crane was on the verge of developing a powerful appetite suppressant. It would have made his career. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option.
You don't honestly believe all this lifetime employment nonsense, do you?
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
Hey, let the rest of Halcyon starve. I'm gonna be kicking my heels up in Byzantium.
That can be arranged, provided you do exactly as I say. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing.
What does any of this have to do with me?
When you turned Finneas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
I'm with you. I want to save Halcyon as much as you do.
I'm glad to hear that. We can still rescue Halcyon, but we can't be bound by red tape and regulations. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
What's your take on all this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
That's not the kind of language I expect from the chairman's own adjutant.
I've served the board long enough to understand its weaknesses. Running a colony requires swift and decisive action. The board is slow, ponderous, and prone to squabbling. That's why I'm relying on you. You deliver results without the paperwork.
No more questions. Tell me why you wanted to see me.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. I will be frank. Edgewater was a lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along. I don't know how you managed to convince a faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact, Edgewater is more productive than ever before. Every worker in Edgewater will be expedited into our Lifetime Employment Program. Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous debt.
I don't know what expedited means.
Edgewater's workers have proven themselves valuable. When the time comes to place our most loyal workers in suspended animation, they're going to be the first in line. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony.
Giving the Hope around the colony sounds incredibly dangerous.
You've proven yourself more than capable. I don't know if there's anyone better suited to this mission than you.
What's so important about the Hope?
Technology, Captain. The same technology that allowed you and your fellow colonists to make the journey from Earth to Halcyon. Under the Lifetime Employment Program, every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers.
What about the people on the Hope?
I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope's settlers in order to make room for Halcyon's rotating workforce. But try to understand, many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be lethal.
Why Tartarus?
Convenience. The Hope is a massive ship and we'll need to make use of it. Our facilities in Tartarus will benefit from having the ship within orbit.
How do you expect me to do this?
The Hope has been out of commission for years. You'll need to connect your own ship to the Hope's auxiliary power supply. Then make your way to the Hope's bridge. Your ship's computer will activate the Hope's skip drive and bring you into orbit around Tartarus.
All right, I'll do it.
I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Are you serious? We need to talk.
Sure, why not?
Here's what I don't understand. The Hope. Big damn colony ship, right? Lost on the edge of space. Hundreds of thousands of colonists floating out there, just waiting for a savior. And you're just gonna deliver them into the hands of the board?
I thought we'd been over this before.
Yeah, which is what upsets me. You talked some sense into me, and I believed you. And here you are, doing something even worse. It's just wrong. The board's already got a stranglehold on the entire colony. You're about to give them another ship full of slaves.
I'm trying to save the colony, Felix, and I need to know you've got my back.
We've had this argument before. I trusted you then. And I guess I'm willing to trust you again. I'm part of your crew, boss. But you're part of the Hope's crew. That's your ship, floating out there in the dark. I know you're just trying to keep them safe.
You got anything to say, Ellie?
So we're skipping a colony ship for the board, huh? Tartarus is a hell of a place to wake up, Captain. Not like there's a long list of contenders. At least Tartarus has working plumbing and functional air recyclers, so I hear.
Love with me. What do you really think about all this?
I think you're making a smart play. The board holds every advantage, and you've elbowed your way into their ranks. That's how I look at it. I've been wondering what this is about for you.
What other choice is there? Finneas is crazy and no one else has any idea what they're doing.
I'd call that a generous assessment. Where do you think this is headed for everyone else, though? You think the board's gonna pull Halcyon out of its tailspin?
It requires some sacrifices, but they'll keep things running.
Spoken like a true corporate. In any case, say the word and I'll be right behind you. Or beside you. Whichever. Anything else?
Okay. Go. We're gonna go ahead and skip back to the ship. Because... oh, that's not what I want. There we go, unreliable. Because I need to go with Ellie. Actually, we only got about 5 more minutes of this episode, so we'll go and talk to people real quick, see what their thoughts are.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
You met the automechanical clinking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Alright, so you don't have anything to add? Okay, we're off here.
Hey, Cap.
What's with the Raptidon in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
How long ago was this?
It had been when I was a kid, so something on the order of 20 years. My parents were very proud.
I'm impressed it looks as good as it does.
Me too, to be honest. I'd have thought she'd have started rotting years ago. Counting my blessings.
Mind if I talk to it once in a while?
Her. And of course, she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
And until the DLC comes out, Sam doesn't do much, sadly.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
That's the Raptidon she's talking about. Okay. Oh, nobody there, nobody there.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
Oh, which one's the captain?
You know the head of the family? Never shows up on screen, but everybody's scared of him? That's the boss.
And everyone's got different theories about what they're really up to? I can see that. And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium turned to banditry? You've got to be the Masked Marketeer.
Alright.
Hey there. You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Thanks. What do we got here? Interesting. Alright folks, so a little bit of a transition here, but with that we're going to go ahead and end this particular episode of the Outer Worlds playthrough. I thank you for joining along on this new experience on this. I hope that that was enjoyable, and as we get, as we do it a little bit longer, I hope that we'll start to have actual audience participation, but this was rather fun. But if you enjoy what I did here, please make sure that on the YouTube side of things, you make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help me out, get my videos more noticed, get more people in. The more we do, the more I'll be able to actually expand what I'm doing here on both platforms. As well, make sure that you click the notification bell to get notification whenever I upload new videos onto YouTube. Be sure to, as well, check me out at twitter.com/BiscuitEaterYT. I almost forgot what my Twitter handle was for a moment there, for up-to-date updates on when I upload as well. I also have my Facebook profile over, or Facebook page rather, over at facebook.com/TheBiscuitEater. Regardless, as I always say, I hope that you had fun today watching this. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And until I see you next time, folks, game on, lovelies.